don't know. It just doesn't compute in my mind. Like if I'm scrolling, this is how I think about thumbnails. If I'm scrolling and
so
I'm looking for 2021 goals, not kissing.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Dear Mr&Mrs. Bradley. I'm Mr. Bradley, and this is Mrs. Bradley.
Hey guys, before we get started, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, make sure you click the little notification bell so you can always be notified when we upload a new video, because you don't want to miss any of our videos, especially any of these Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bradley videos. We have some great topics coming straight from you guys.
Yes. So, this has been a crazy year. 2020 has been a crazy year. Nonetheless, 2021 is right around the corner, and we got things to get taken care of. We got goals to accomplish, things to do in 2021.
Let's be honest, if you have not already created your 2021 goals, you're already behind, honey. So get a pen, get a piece of paper, and start taking some notes and start thinking about what you want to accomplish in 2021. I think we've all heard that saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yep. That is big. I think 2020 kind of set us back as a world. Obviously, we're in the midst of a pandemic, and a lot of goals did not get accomplished. A lot of people had things that they wanted to accomplish and get done in 2020, and 2020 being the year that it was, those things just didn't happen. And we're no different than that. We had things that we wanted to do in 2020, and we dropped the ball.
I definitely say give yourself some grace for 2020. With that being said, I also say now that we know what a truly catastrophic year we can have, next year you have no more excuses. Like, we made it through 2020, and if you made it through 2020, then you made it through some shit, okay? So next year there are no excuses. No matter what happens, you know what you need to do to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. So get them done.
Yeah, I feel like 2020 taught us that you can get things done. If you can get things done in 2020, you can get them done in any year. So you should be ready to destroy 2021. I know for us, you guys been with us, rocking with us. You've seen us do all these challenges and different just things when we go against each other and talking on the vlog. And it's very cliche, but it's very real because it's a part of everyday life. Obviously, one of the things we really want to get back focused on is stay focused and stay committed to is our fitness. We got goals and things that we need to do, and 2020 has taught us how to work out at home, how to work out in the gym, how to work out in the gym safely, just to get active. You need to get up and get active, and I think that's something huge for 2021.
If you guys haven't seen our house tour, we did create our own home gym downstairs in the basement. We had one in the last house too, but we added some pieces when we got to this house, and we have workouts on my main channel, and we'll be working out a lot more on this channel. There's workouts on our Instagram. Like, you guys, we're trying to be like laser focused for 2021 when it comes to health and fitness, because health is wealth. This year there are a lot of people who left this earth this year, and a lot of people who got sick who may not have otherwise been as sick if they took their health more seriously. So I think if 2020 taught us nothing else, it's that we have to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of our bodies. We only have one of them. We have 4 children that we need to look after, and we need to be here for it to take care of. So that is extremely important to us. And it's not all about weight loss. It's just about being overall healthy. I do want to lose a couple pounds, don't get me wrong, but it's about just being overall healthy. That is like our first and top priority for 2021.
So how do you think you did with your health in 2020?
Well, 2020, I was pregnant. So I think there's a lot of, like, for me, I didn't really have health goals in 2020 because I was pregnant for half the year. And then after I had the baby, we were in a pandemic. The gyms were closed. We were also in the midst of moving and packing up stuff. So I know my health and fitness goals weren't where they needed to be for 2020. But for 2021, I'm like really serious.
I feel the same way. I feel like we get in this pattern. Me and her have our internal arguments about things that we should eat, things that we shouldn't, us going out to eat, versus cooking at home. That's another thing 2020 has taught us as a couple, that we can cook more at home and we can be more dedicated.
We cooked a lot this year, y'all.
We learned some things. We had some routines. We just got all the way dedicated to like, all right, you know what? We don't need to go out to a restaurant on top. Especially with the restaurants being closed, we couldn't go anywhere. So if we wanted something good, we had to figure out how to actually obtain that. So that's one of the biggest things that we want to do in 2021 is 3-4 times a week working out. Stay committed to not having cheat days per se. We want to get back incorporating the lifestyle. If you guys follow us in 2019, we have made health and fitness like a lifestyle more so than like a
we went pescatarian.
Yeah.
We did all of that. Yeah.
So we want to get back to that where it's a lifestyle and not so much just a trend of doing things. So that's a big thing. So also another big goal we have for 2021 is getting refocused on our debt and taking care of our debt.
This has been on our goals list for a couple years now, you guys. If you've been watching our goals videos at the end of each year, this has been on our goals list for a couple of years. And
to our credit, we actually knocked out a lot in 2019.
We did. We knocked out actually a whole lot of debt in 2019. And then we were going to knock out the rest of it in 2020. But we decided to move.
Somebody wanted to buy a new house.
So we took the money that we were going to knock out the debt with and put it as a down payment on our house. So, I mean, you know, I feel like we could have gotten through that goal, but we had other priorities. With the baby coming, we decided we needed a bigger home. And so we had other priorities, but this year we're definitely going to make paying off all of our debt a focused priority. And it's funny because when we first talked about our goals, we had written them, kind of talked about them individually or thought about them individually, and then we came together to talk about them, and I was like, I want to get the debt down to, you know, the last like 5K. I don't want to have any more than 5K of debt, and we don't have that much more than that, but I'm like, I don't want to have any more than 5K.
And my response was zero debt.
He's like, I want to have zero. And I was like, oh, so I have to budget a little better on my makeup habits. Is that what you're saying?
My response was zero. She was like, oh, I'm like, no, we're getting it all knocked out. And we were doing really, really good in 2019, honestly. We
did pay off our car too, though, in 2020.
We did. We paid off. We paid off our car. We have a fully paid off car. We owe nothing on. And our goal was to own a car and lease a car. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, so, instead of having 2 car notes, we wanted to completely own 1 car. And then the family car, which is the bigger truck that we have because we have 1 million kids, we're going to pick that car to be a lease every 3 years, and we'll just upgrade that car every 3 years and pay the note on. So I'm perfectly fine with having 1 car note, but having 2 car notes, I'm like, it's just unnecessary.
Yeah, it was just a lot of money. So, but we got that paid off. And it was actually good because that actually is, we went up a little bit in our mortgage, so it helps actually with what we're paying here in our mortgage. So, yeah, debt. I know that, I feel like that's so cliche, like our first 2 goals are so cliche, weight loss, or being active, and debt, but it's very important. It's like an everyday facet of life. If you can maintain a healthy lifestyle and you don't have any debt, I think your life expectancy is probably a lot better. With that being said, we talked about debt. We talked about healthy lifestyle. Now, a big thing for 2021 is getting back to focusing on us. I know that sounds crazy, to maybe sound crazy in an extent, because you guys are like, oh, you guys are always around each other. But I feel like focused couple lifestyle is big. So one of the things we really got away from in 2020 was our date nights. Obviously with Queese being in the womb for the better part of the first half of the year, and then 2020 being the year that it is, we haven't really got to get out much. We haven't really got to go anywhere. We do spend time with each other, but it's not like date night time.
But what we've been doing lately is trying to come up with creative date nights at home. We still like to get out and get away from those kids. But when that is just not possible, or it's just, I mean, I don't know, we just want to stay at home, and there's no sense in wasting a babysitter if we're just going to stay at home, you know what I'm saying? So we will wait till they go to sleep, and we have our basement. You guys have seen in the vlogs, we've kind of turned that into our little game space. It's his space, but we have some good date nights down there where we play pool and we just kind of hang out. There's so many different ideas that you can do as far as date nights at home. If you guys want to see a video like that, let us know, and we can film a video like that of what we do to have fun date nights at home. And sometimes you'll get a kid or two who wanders downstairs for a second. I mean, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I think focused date nights are huge within a marriage, within a relationship. I feel like if you don't have that time to just focus on one another, things can I don't want to say fester or get stale. That's the word I'm looking for. Things can get real stale if it's always only about the kids or maintaining the house. If it's never a refocus on y'all as a couple, things tend to get stale.
I was gonna say, I swear, I feel like I hear couples who get divorced after 20 years, and I swear to you, I feel like that's because the kids are grown and they don't have nothing else to talk about because they've been talking about the kids for the last 20 years.
Yeah,
like,
you lose that individually of a person, like that of your couple. Your relationship is all based on the kids, and it's kind of like once you lose that, well. Who are we? Right.
We ain't got nothing to talk about. Like that's how I interpret it sometimes, and I could be totally wrong, but that's just how.
Yeah, I mean, we sit back and we see some couples, and we kind of just be like, and we get the side eye from people who be like, "Y'all got your kids again," and we
nope.
Don't care.
No, they gone, and I'm happy.
And like I said again, I think that's huge. With that being said, also, so another one of our goals, piggybacking off of the date night, will be our one experience. Again, if you guys been rocking with us, I feel like I'm going back to 2019 so much because 2020 was just such a rough year.
Our goal for the last 2 years has been to do a new experience with each other one time a month. And so how we would do that would be 1 month he would take, I'd take the next month. He'd take 1 month, I'd take the next month. So we just go back and forth, planning a new experience. And it could be a new restaurant. It could be like we had a cooking class the one time. We went to the gun range.
We got a room at the Venetian. We did.
That did not count.
That did count. We went out. No, and then we went to a resort that we had never been to. We went to, like I said, the gun range. It was just kind of cool to just
do different stuff together. So like we had a really good time doing that and trying to one up each other and picking out some really good stuff. And it doesn't have to be that elaborate. Again, it could just be a new restaurant that you see that neither of you have been to, or that you haven't been to together. So I'm
salty about that because my last one we never got to do. I still got the tickets upstairs. We were actually going to take her to paintball. Oh. And we found out she was pregnant. Yeah. So we couldn't go running around shooting paintballs at each other, paintball guns at each other because she was pregnant. But yeah, that was a 2019.
But we so I think having the new experience together is really important. This year we wanted to be a little more realistic since we did add a person to our family, and it's just harder to get out. So we're gonna do every other month. So that will be 3 that he has to come up with, and 3 that I have to come up with for the year, which I think is really doable. I think
that's really doable. I think that's very attainable. Like I said, it doesn't have to be nothing crazy or overboard or nothing like that. Just something you guys. It could be, and the way we did it was, it could be something that she ain't never did, or I've never done, or we've never done together.
Something that we've never done together. Right. Yeah.
So, I think that's huge and big. Like I said, it's kind of piggybacking off of the date night thing. So, all right. So, our last goal, very near and dear to our heart, is where you guys come into play at.
So for our YouTube goal, we actually decided, really honestly, when we came back from taking our break after we were on the show in Lifetime, we had to take the break from you guys. We realized that we really did enjoy like doing YouTube together. You guys know I've been doing YouTube for a long time, like on my other channel, but we decided to start this family channel, and it has different intentions than the other channel does. This channel is really created just to, we wanted to show the positive side of being young, black, and married, and with kids. You know, we always heard negative, I feel like you always heard negative connotations about that, but we wanted to show the more so positive side of that, and also to show that, you know, there's real people out there going through the same things that you guys are going through, and it's so nice. Sometimes like it's therapy for us to sit here and talk to y'all and hear you guys tell us, man, you guys are doing such a good job, or man, I was going through this too, and so we don't feel like we're alone, you know. So this channel, I mean, you guys have really grown with us in this channel. You guys have really become our family, so we really decided to take YouTube a lot more seriously.
Well, Mark decided, because Cece's always been
he's decided to take YouTube a lot more seriously. It has been really hard for me to run 2 channels, and like he's always helped out a little bit, like when I would ask him to, but
definitely
this year he's really stepped up, and so we've been able to put out more consistent quality content for you guys, because he's been helping with like the editing and everything like that, and it's just been so nice. And we just decided that we really want to, you know, take this to the next level. So one of our goals, I said all that to say that our last goal for 2020, we really want to hit 10K subscribers in 2021. By December 31st, 2021, we want to hit 10K subscribers, which I think it's really doable. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you join the family and have you help us out on our goal and our road to 10K.
Yeah, I hope I'm to pick up the camera more in 2021. I know I've seen it in videos where people are saying things like, oh, Mark's on more of the camera, Mark's picking up the camera, he looks so much more comfortable. I've never been uncomfortable in front of the camera, y'all. I just have to, the nudges have stopped, and I just decided to pick it up more. So I think 2021 can be very good for this. Like she said, we started this with a different intentions. It wasn't per se to get subscribers, kind of like a diary of our
lives. Yeah. I think it's been really cool for us and the kids. They even love looking back on videos and stuff. Like our parents don't have this where they can look back on videos of us at random moments of our lives. Like maybe they have pictures of us at like graduation, right, or a Christmas or whatever, but nothing like where there's like a random Tuesday we can just go back and see videos of something funny that we said, you know? I
know I really enjoy, and I'm not gonna get too much on a rant, one of the things I really enjoy, like I love to see you guys comment. I love talking with you guys in the comments, and just growing. Like I said, I really feel like y'all are part of the family. I feel like y'all are part of our day-to-day life. Y'all see us when we yelling at the kids, when we talking to each other, when I piss her off, or she's had a rough day, or maybe I'll show you more of my rough days next year. But regardless, 10K subs is our goal for 2021.
Come on, what are you doing? Okay.
But that about wraps it up for our 2021 goals. A small side note for me personally, one of my continuous goals is always to be a better husband, better husband, better son, better brother, better father, better person. Just overall, that's a continuous everyday goal that I feel like everybody should have.
Same here. Same for me.
So that's gonna do it for this video, guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed the Dear Mr.&Mrs. Bradley series in 2020.
Yes,
like, I'm so excited we were able to start this series. This was actually Mark's idea. And I'm super excited we were able to start this series. And I'm hopeful that we can continue and you guys will continue to enjoy. We're going to take a slight break, not just from Dear Mr.&Mrs. Bradley, from YouTube as a whole, because Vlogmas has been a lot, okay? We love you guys, but we're going to take a slight break after Christmas, and and we will be back the first week of January.
Yes, we have already got like 4 or 5 topics that we already know we want to hit on from you guys. Again, thank you for all the feedback and the comments and the suggestions that you give for videos that we should do.
And if you have more topics, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you have more topics, please leave them down below. We'd love to put them in our little notebook and put them aside for future use.
I hate when people say, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you actually didn't mean to interrupt me.
Whatever.
So anyway,
I didn't want to forget what I was saying.
But anyway, no, for real though, appreciate all of the feedback. We do have a lot of topics that we want to hit you guys with, and for 2021, again, like she said, keep them coming. We want to keep this series going for a long time. I enjoyed having these convos and just taking you guys kind of behind, like these are normal convos. Like we started the series and let you guys know this are normal conversations that me and Cece have really every day, every night. We'll just, when we talk to each other, and we're just giving you guys that sneak peek, basically behind the scenes, kind of with a camera that we have on a normal basis. So, but anyway, I'm rambling. This is gonna do it for this video. Until the next one, it's Mr. and Mrs. Bradley checking out. Peace.